What is up, guys? Stevie was scotching things. Oh, just leaving the gym. And then luckily, like, the gym is right in my little small town. The gym is right across the street from the post office, so I had to mail out some packages. You know, mega knife sale going on. Only to got lots of kind of nonsense to go over. Beck, new phone is on order, man, and I thought it would be like last time I ordered an iPhone, like 2 days I had it, and I've had an iPhone since they came out, since the 3G. There was the first one, I didn't have that one, but ever since the 3G iPhone was out, I've had an iPhone. Not every iteration, you know, sometimes you go a year or two without getting a new one. You don't upgrade every year. At least I don't. Because how is that financially responsible? As I buy thousands of dollars in knives. But in all that time, since 2007 is when I got my first iPhone. And I've never ever broken one. So you gotta think, in 15 years I've never broken an iPhone. I got this one. Oh, I should have stopped into Fastenal. Damn it. I got this one 2 years ago. So I've had it 2 years. I had it literally 2 days, dropped it and broke it. And I just never fixed it. I had the insurance, and it's like, it's one of those kind of, we'll fix your screen for free. So I went into the store. Oh no, you got to call and they'll come to you. I'm like, I live out in a small town, and most of the time I said they'll come there. Oh yeah. I work out in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, they'll come to you. Guess what? They don't. So I got rid of that insurance. AT&T, you guys, whatever. Mini rant over. Got our first snow/ice of the year. It's supposed to snow, but right now it's just sleeting, and it is. It's slick out. It's icy out. So for those of you that think having like a pickup truck is awesome, here, watch this. Here, we'll get the back end to step out a little bit. Right, here we go. 4-wheel drive. Guess what 4-wheel drive's for? Snow, mud, sand, stuff like that. 4-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive in the ice, or 4-wheel drive, you're no better off. So, I mean, just know that. Ice wins every time. So, real quick, talk some knife stuff, guys. I'm working a deal on something something I missed out on, and I think it was in August or whatever. Oh, is there any parking at the... Gotta run and grab a Red Bull. Hold on, sorry, I'm just trying to get in this parking lot without smashing into someone, because everybody is a super awesome driver here. So this is gonna be a quick one. Micro, did you see my double Medford unboxing yesterday? The Micro Praetorian, such an awesome knife, such a great little like gym knife. This thing is so small. It's like a little tank. I freaking love it. If anybody, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that Praetorian G. Like, I don't need it. I got it just because it was such a great deal, and I'll pass that same deal on to you guys if you guys want it. It's brand new, old school. These things are awesome. It's got the ball cut instead of the new one, which is, I think, better. I've just been kind of breaking it in, haven't cut or done anything with it yet. I carried it yesterday, but I might let that. I just got so much stuff, you know, so just too much. I need to declutter, and I keep buying new stuff, and that's what I talked about last Friday's video, decluttering the collection, or paring that collection down. And what did I do over the weekend? I bought like 7 or 8 more knives. I sold like 10. And I think, and I talk about getting that collection down to just kind of like core stuff. And I think what I really need to be okay with is, yeah, I'm gonna keep my core stuff, my Chris Reeve, my Strider, and some of those will come and go. But you know, you get what I'm talking about. Medford, some of those will come and go, but there's like this core group of knives that's always gonna stay. And then stuff will come in, and then stuff will go. to make room for new stuff. I can't keep everything. It would be ridiculous. Although if this, I mentioned we're building, if this, it's in the plan, and I'll have the most epic bomb shelter. Not really, but man room. Anyway, what was I talking about? Knives. Yeah, I'd like to keep everything, but let's be honest, that's just, some of it just doesn't get carried. Just like you'll see, it comes in and comes out. So I think I just need to be okay with, I know that's what I do, I sell a bunch of stuff, and then a bunch more stuff comes in. Some of that stuff goes right back out, or some of it gets kept. I think you guys know if I like it, if I keep it, and then you get like an update on it. Like if I've had it long enough to give you an update, most of the time it makes the cut and it stays around. So if I've missed an update on something, let me know. Even then, some stuff might go. What did I just, oh, okay, so I sold that Chris Reeve Tanto Sebenza 31, and right after I sold it, I thought, oh, perfect time to buy, excuse to buy a new knife for work. So I found a good deal on a Demco 8020S. Great knife. Bought a new clip for it, carried it for 2 days at work, and just thought, I didn't even use it at work. I just pulled it out of the pocket and flipped it, because we were tearing down and building a used bin, and there's nothing really to cut open or pry with on that. So just didn't like it. I mean, it's not that I didn't like it, but I just knew this, I'm not going to hold on to this for next year. I've got way more stuff coming in, way more stuff that I would rather carry at work than this. So I traded it for something else. Had some sale offers, but I got a nice trade offer, and I don't know if I'll show it to you because I've got so many SMFs. I just might turn around and sell this one because I don't need another SMF right now. But I also got from Beck, that you guys hadn't seen yet, and I don't have it on me, an Inkosi, large Inkosi with an Insingo blade. He shot me a great price on it, S45, and I was like, I don't need this. I've got an Inkosi right now that's over at Dave's getting modded. I don't need this, but I knew my buddy really wanted an Inkosi with an Insingo blade. And this was a PJ, and I knew he wanted kind of a special one, kind of something different, and he found one. He got a PDW, and then he also bought a Cerakoted, I don't know what. But after having this, I thought, well, I could just turn around and sell this, but I'm like, shit, I've got rid of that Tanto. Maybe I'll just use this in my work rotation. I'm gonna try and work through my knives better and work. Like, I have a problem of, like, I carry one and I carry for months and months on end, but I've got all these knives that are like my EDC knives and then my work knives. I need to cycle my work knives through more so I don't get bored of them and then end up selling them, because they're great knives. Like that fighter flipper, holy crap, guys. I'll give you an update on that here pretty quick. What a beast. So yeah, there's that. In that last, if you watch that last Shiro update video, Dave and I, someone kind of came into Dave and I's conversation in the comments, and I think they were upset that I compared it to Chris Reeve. I know that because they had a Shiro Bear as their little circle logo thing or whatever. Not bagging on these. I love both brands. I want more Shiros. That's how good I think those knives are. I didn't like the Quantum. I just didn't like the blade shape. But that F95, and there's some others on my hit list that I really want. They're just hard to get, like anything right now. But they're built exceptionally well, and so is Chris Reeve. And I compared them because they're similar knives, guys. They're titanium scales, steel blade. The action on a Chris Reeve is amazing for a phosphor bronze knife. The action on a Shirogorov is insane for a bearing knife. Just, if you want a flipper, an awesome flipping action knife, the tolerances are insane, the build quality is insane, Shirogorov is the way to go. If you want an insane tolerance, build quality knife that's on washers, Chris Reeve is the way to go. And these are just my opinions, guys. And they're in that same size range, that same price range. Not really. Like the Shirogorov is playing in another level, unless you get like an entry level version, which are just still fine on the single row bearing system. So if you want to get into the Shiro game, you can get a Neon brand new with multi-row and an inlay and like LMAX steel for like $500. It's pretty good. It's a smaller knife. I was this close to pulling the trigger one yesterday, but there was something else I had my eye on that I missed out on. I think it was August or September. I missed out on it. It might be happening. Oh, okay. Here's another point of this video. If you've made it 11 minutes, guys, knife deals come, man. Last night, we're walking out of the house, going to my youngest daughter's basketball practice / game. My buddy hits me up. Bang, post in the Medford group. Cyber Monday deal of the century. Brand new. Medford Praetorian tie, Medford Genesis tie, Medford Micro tie, matching set, matching, all three matching knives. This is something Medford offered a year ago to Centurion members. $2,000. Let that sink in. $2,000 for all three tie versions. A Praetorian tie is like $1,600. A Genesis tie is, depending on what you do, and these were sculpted. A micro tie, they're a little bit more expensive because they're more rare. They're like $1,800. Do the math. Like, and I need two of those. I didn't need the third one, but the colors were horrible. They were anodized this weird rainbow color. I'm like, ugh. And I'm literally, and then I'm talking to my buddy, so it was like, and it was still there. Like 10 minutes later, I'm talking to my buddy, game's getting started. I'm like, dude, I could send this in and have it for $350 to Medford and have it PVD'd and the hardware done the way I want. And then I can either keep them all or sell the Praetorian and have two great knives, and I'm only like $500 into each knife. And I was like, I don't, because I'm working this deal on this other knife, so I was like, oh, that's a lot of money to drop right now. I was like, screw it. I hit the guy up. I was second in line. I waited. I mean, I messed around for 10 minutes thinking about it. That's a deal. Some are meant to be. I get lucky sometimes on deals. That would have been the deal of a century. Can you? I don't know what this guy, if he was. And he had huge vouchers from like Dirk Wierning, and I mean, the dude was, it was a legit deal, man. Brand new. And I think they were just done. I think he was having them sent from Medford. It was $2,000 for, that sounds like a lot of money. That's a lot of money, but look what you were getting. And I think the deal from Medford, when they sent that out to Centurion members, was like $6,000 or $5,000. So the dude lost money unless he got the hookup from Medford. But I mean, what a, I just, this long, I slept on it for this long, because I messaged the guy and he's like, you're second in line if it falls through, and I'm like, it's not gonna fall through. I could have sent them in and had them redone any way I wanted. Oh, guys, that was rough. So if you watched it into 14 minutes, I missed out on the deal of a century last night. But these things are, I mean, such a little knife. It's like a baby knife, and it's so awesome. Yeah, but if you want that Praetorian G, let me know, because like I said, I've got my Praetorian tie that if it came to both of them, I thought, well, I could take this one to work, but it's like, I got a shit ton of work knives right now. So, all right, that's all I got for today. Maybe I've got a package showing up today. We'll see. UPS sucks for me around here. Like, shipping takes forever. It's like, it bounces around the Omaha, Lincoln area for days. Like, I think, what is today, the 29th, the 30th? I mean, it's been in Omaha since the 26th, so Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Ooh.